Foundations for any structure or building or bridge or irrigation project or any project is very important and necessary. Let us discuss about various kinds of foundations suited for various kinds of structures and projects and works. Foundation is a substructure or a bottom structural part of the building or bridge or any irrigation project or any other project. Foundation bears the whole load of the building plus humans loads, materials and machines load, etc. And it transfers to the soil, ground. Below the ground level, the structure is called as substructure, and above the ground level, the structure is said to be superstructure. For example, basement to slab is superstructure. Foundation bed plus footing is substructure. Foundation types commonly two. They are 1. Shallow. If B is more than D, general aspect, that is shallow foundation, means breadth is more than depth. And if D is more than B, that is deep foundation as per general aspect, general definition. D means depth here, B means breadth, depth of the trench or breadth of the trench, depth of the foundation or breadth of the foundation. If D is more than B, that is said to be deep foundation. Deep cut areas foundations are all called as deep foundations. As per shapes, they are square, rectangular, circular, independent, continuous, etc. As per general classification, they are of basement type foundation, pier and beam foundation, wood foundation, crawl space foundation, concrete slab or apron type foundation, etc. In crawl space foundation, exterior concrete wall elevates the bottom of the house 18 to 24 inches higher above the ground level. That is 1.5 to 2 feet. Note, pedestal or apron or CC base with sloped footing or independent footing or isolated footing or trapezium footing is best suited for buildings, common buildings. Minimum depth of the foundation for buildings varies from 0.75 to 0.9 meter, or you treat it as 0.9 meter. And if there are greenery or trees, gardens, etc., then go for excavation up to 1.5 meters or sometimes up to 3 meters too. And stop excavation wherever you meet hard strata, hard soils, hard surface, hard foundation. Technical definition of shallow foundation: depth of the foundation trench is less than 5 times the width of the foundation or trench. Or simply D is less than B in some cases, and in many cases D is less than 5 times breadth. Minimum depth of shallow foundation is 0.8 to 0.9 meters. Shallow foundations are suitable for low loads and middle type of loads. Depth of deep foundations is generally 4 to 5 meters, varies from 4 meters to 5 meters. Minimum depth of footing is 0.6 meters, 2 feet. Deep foundation types: basement type, buoyancy raft type, hollow box type, drilled shaft type, cylinders type, Kiazian's foundation type, and sixth one is pile foundation. Deep foundations are used for heavy loads and major structures, major projects loads. and for heavy movement loads. Minimum depth of pile cap is 12 inches. Maximum go as per design, as per loads and suitability. Minimum depth of foundation as per cover depth for protections walls, wing walls, retaining walls, etc. in major, minor canals, etc. is 0.3 meters, and it varies from 0.3 to 0.9 meters too. Minimum depth of foundation for bridges varies from 0.9 to 1.2 and 1.2 to 1.5, and maximum no limit. You go until hard stratas are met with, until you see the hard surface, until you get the hard surface. Depth of foundations depend on the loads we consider or we adapt, and soils behavior. Minimum depth of foundations for heavy structures, major projects, etc. varies from 3.5 to 4.5 meters to 6 to 20 meters with pile caps. For W means loads, varies from 500 kilonewton to 3000 kilonewtons. 1 ton is equal to 1000 kgs, 1 kg is equal to 10 newtons, 1 quintal is equal to 100 kgs. For example, a major office building, that is Pentagon, it has 5 floors. Building area is 14 HA. HA means hectares. 1 hectare is equal to 2.471 acres, 2.471, and 1 acre is equal to 46.86 meters square, and 1 kunta is equal to 101.17 or 121 square yards. 1 acre is equal to 40 kuntas or 100 cents, and 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 meters square. Pentagon is a tall building. In Pentagon, nearly 30,000 military and many civilian personnel work in this building, inside the building. It contains a food court and many shopping mall, etc., shops, etc. Its size and its land shape is approximately tallies to Pentagon. It looks like Pentagon, means Pentagon shape, and it has no vastu. For every building, structure, project, road, bridge, whatever may be the structure, vastu is very, very important. For example, for roads, at turnings, curves, etc., vastu tips necessary. In respect of buildings, regarding shapes, sizes, areas, locations, etc., vastu tips, vastu principles are very, very essential. Pentagon building is not as per vastu principles, and Bhadrachalam temple is also not as per vastu principles. Many times it was affected by floods, etc. So, for hut to skyscraper or temple or any project, maybe office building or any other purposes buildings, vastu tips, vastu principles are very, very essential. Even for government buildings, canals, roads, etc., vastu is very essential. For example, in respect of alignment, if you follow politicians' instructions, your canals vastu will fail. And if you follow the instructions of the best engineers, engineering ratnas, great engineers, then the canals will shoot to vastu principles. and they give the best results, then people, farmers will get many benefits and they will be happy. My dear engineers and technical staff, for any building or bridge or irrigation project or pole or roads or any structure, any work, any project, do soil explorations and decide the type of foundation and depth of foundations very carefully. That too by considering the maximum loads and unseen loads, earthquake loads, wind loads, and 100 years or 40 years floods, water thrust, etc. Then you will have qualitative, quantitative, purposeful structure, purposeful project, work, etc. If there is no purpose, if there is no aim, if there is no use, what is the use of the structure or work or project? There must be uses, benefits to the society, public. For example, if you construct a wall that must retain the earth, that must save the canal, that must stop the floods, that must divert the floods, etc. These are benefits. During execution of any project or structure, if the soil in the trench is soft or foundation settles to some depth, or it seems to be soft or clayey, or if you find BC soil, etc., then you go for additional depth until you get hard strata. In soft soils, go for pile foundations. It is best for your building or project. In medium type hard soils, go for raft foundations, etc. In BC soil sites, you go for pile foundations. Decide carefully. If there is any variation in design or plan or foundation trench, etc., then you stop the work immediately and inform to the agencies and departmental heads, departmental engineers, and change accordingly. Then you will go ahead with the work. Get approval of the competent authority and go ahead with the work. This is the right procedure. Always design, execute right foundations, right footings, right columns, right piers, abutment, etc. Foundation treatment is very, very important. After excavation of foundation trenches, well compact, water it, compact it well, and go for CC bed and footings, etc. Or pour the coarse sand into it or any hard materials and make it strong. During the progress of work, if you detect honeycombing or segregation or any empty cement bags inserted into the structure, etc., then remove immediately, rectify, reconcrete it, make it strong and hard. Any foreign matter in the structure is very harmful. Scientific engineering, Vastu, location and marking is also very important for engineers. Maintenance of records is also very important, such as placement register, photos file, and material test record, etc. Preserve carefully MB, LF books, agreements, and estimates, designs, drawings, etc. And also erect a field laboratory at your project sites. That is also very important. Field laboratory means a temporary laboratory to conduct soil test, material test, cube test, etc. Follow IS codes, departmental, old designs manuals, old books, and departmental design procedures, circulars, manual, standard books, and departments, special circulars, GOs, etc. and go ahead with the work. Design engineers must have field experience too, otherwise, it's difficult to design the structures. Proper investigation, surveying, designing, planning, estimation, execution, tips, execution methods are very, very important for field engineers as well as office engineers. And execution tips and marking tips necessary for field supervisors and agency staff, agency technical staff, so that you can get qualitative, quantitative, and the purposeful project or work or structure. This is awareness.